What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another classic review. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that like and subscribe button for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Today I'm going to be reviewing a classic film that I have always loved back when it came out in 2014 when I saw it in theaters, and today I'm going to review Nightcrawler. Came out in 2014, written and directed by Dan Gilroy, and it stars Jake Gyllenhaal as Lou Bloom, and you also have Rene Russo and Riz Ahmed. Nightcrawler follows a man named Lou Bloom, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, who is looking for a job in the crime-ridden city of LA, and then he comes across this night crawling job where people film news footage and send it to news channels of car accidents, murders, anything like that. And then Lou Bloom starts his own business and he makes tons of money, hires this guy, Riz Ahmed, and he does some illegal shit just to get what he wants. So recently I did my top 30 favorite movies of all time video. That movie was an absolute tough task to make. And sometimes when you make like big epic videos like that, there are movies you're going to tend to miss, and unfortunately, this was one of the films that I missed, and for a reason, I haven't revisited Nightcrawler in a while. I saw it 3 times in 2014, and then for some dumb reason, I forgot to put it in that video, because this is for sure one of my favorite films of all time. I love crime movies. I love noir LA films, but I also love dark comedies as well. And Nightcrawler is full of all of those things. And I'm sure you all have seen Nightcrawler if you're watching this video, so you don't need to hear it from me that this movie's a masterpiece. I think everybody can universally agree why Nightcrawler is as amazing as it is because of the performance given by Jake Gyllenhaal as Louis Bloom, this innocent man at the start. He's fulfilling the American dream. He wants to work a job, and then he comes across something he's invested with, which is being a night crawler, filming news footage of people in car accidents or murders, and he just makes so much money. But he's also insane at the same time because he's doing illegal stuff, and I was just mind blown with the performance Jake Gyllenhaal gives in here. And the Academy Awards completely snubbed this guy for the Best Actor nomination. I just love all his lines he says in the movie. My main motto is, if you win the lottery, you gotta win the money to buy the ticket. Good things come to those who work their asses off. Or my favorite one, the name is Video Production News. That is how it should be read. That is how it should be said. Just classic, and it's Jake Gyllenhaal's performance that makes these lines work. This is also the first groundbreaking role for Riz Ahmed, who has shown up in other films like Venom and Rogue One, but this was the first film I saw him in, and Riz Ahmed gets overlooked when it comes to performances in Nightcrawler, because he was also fantastic in this movie, and he really performs his own next to Jake Gyllenhaal. As this character, he comes in, interviewing for the night crawling job, and his character too goes through some insane stuff with Lou. Rene Russo is just always great in whatever movie she does pop up in. She's Thor's mom. She's the wife of Dan Gilroy, and in this film she does have some resonance to her character, and all her scenes with Lou in this movie were really good. I was just so floored with the script for this movie, and it's the only Oscar it got nominated for was original screenplay. The whole world of showing and filming news footage of all these crimes and stuff, and just seeing Lou's progression as a character, from going from this normal guy into this insane guy who is testing the boundaries and the limits of what he's doing, and anything he is willing to do to get what he wants. The way he's stalking people, the way he looks at people, and the way he just goes to these illegal lengths. Like, every time there's a crime that pops up on the police sirens, he's speeding, and he's the first one at the crime scene. And the house scene in this movie is my favorite scene in here, when he breaks into that family's house and just filming everything. I was on the edge of my seat that whole entire scene, and even rewatching it, even though I know it happens. I just love the opening credits in here, the music that is playing. It's one of my favorite opening credits I've seen in a while, because it's so well thought out. It brings you into the world of Nightcrawler. Might I also say this film has one of the most nail-biting final acts I've seen in a while. Just, you all have seen the movie. That car chase, just invigorating, edge of your seat lengths when he's just filming that cop car, just everything that's been going on in that final act. Just, I got goosebumps just how well directed that scene was, and it feels resonant because it's the conclusion to Lou Bloom's story arc. Just everything this guy does, he was willing to let his partner die just to grow his company. Just that final line he says, "I cannot jeopardize my company." Before we give you guys my final overall thoughts on Nightcrawler, if this is your guys' first time checking out the channel, welcome. Please hit that like button. It really helps with the algorithm, and consider clicking that subscribe button, because I do tons of classic reviews, especially with what's going on now. I do Blu-ray videos, ranking videos, all that fun stuff, and I do this on a weekly basis. Absolute masterpiece. Jake Gyllenhaal, why didn't he get nominated? I still do not know why to this day. Did the Academy even see this movie during voting? I don't think they did. But Nightcrawler is amazing. If you haven't rewatched it in a while, definitely do during this pandemic, because it has some amazing filmography, amazing cinematography. Everything I gushed down about is worth checking out this film. On my rating scale, Nightcrawler for sure gets an A+. There you have it, guys. That's my thoughts on Nightcrawler. You guys see Nightcrawler? Let me know your thoughts down below on it. Do you love it? Think it's overrated? Or do you absolutely hate it? Thank you guys as always for watching this classic review. And I will see you in the next video at Video Production News. Bye.